Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. We had one of these Another Sports Channel videos pop up. We dropped one last week and y'all ate it up, all right? So we back with another one. And this one also piqued my interest, okay? The strangest coincidences in NFL history. Shout out to Another Sports Channel, man. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on their channel. And you already know we on the way to 20K. So if you hadn't hit the like and subscribe button here, what you doing? All right? So let's have us a nice little watch, man. You already know what to do here, but if you're new here, let me tell you what to do here. Grab your bells, grab your snacks, put me on whatever screen it may be, whether if it's your mobile device or your television screen. I mean, it's still football. We got some football to watch. Oh, man, y'all gonna make me relive this? I don't know if I like it.
Here comes the drive here by hand. The throw by Mahomes, incomplete. Flag thrown, looking for Mahomes is down.
We ain't got to show it.
Dealing with some breaking news here into CBS Sports HQ. What was feared, now confirmed. Patrick Mahomes suffered a torn ACL in his left knee in Sunday's loss to the Chargers. That loss eliminating Kansas City from playoff contention.
For a quarterback who has spent his entire career making chaos look solvable, even playful, this moment just feels wrong. And what makes it unsettling is how eerily familiar it feels. Because if you've watched the NFL as long as I have, you recognize this part of the story.
Tom Brady took a tremendous hit right on his left leg.
And it's crazy that it was the same team. Okay, so I already have a feeling on where this is going. And honestly, even with the thumbnail, I didn't think that it would just be direct comparisons right here. But this is, I saw a lot of people starting to draw this puppet string immediately, which also, you know, would lead Mahomes to the projection of greatness. But we don't know that yet. I wonder if it's going to break down any other things that may have happened.
And Patriot Nation right now is holding its collective breath.
Yeah. Man, look at them beautiful things.
For the past few years, the Chiefs lived in rare air.
The game is over, and the Chiefs' kingdom has firmly planted its flag on top of football's highest summit. The Kansas City Chiefs are champions.
Man, get it! Sorry, it got me excited. All right, it's making me miss the. Anyways, let's get to it. This right down the road too.
A Super Bowl,
man, 54. Oh man.
Championships stacked on championships. Dominance that stopped feeling impressive and started feeling routine.
For the second time in 4 seasons, the Lombardi Trophy has a red and gold reflection.
Man.
The Canada's in it, running back, first down and goal to go. Play action fake.
Hard Michi.
Touchdown! Kansas City! McCole Hardman with the catch on the right side.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs Kingdom has started its own history
Bro, literally, oh man, I'm sorry to be pausing this stuff. Literally, this kind of brings a tear to my eye, crazy enough. Because like, in real time, there is still so much disbelief that we were even having this much success, let alone continued success. Like y'all got to remember, since my uncle played for the Chiefs in the 90s, I have always grown up with this not just being my team, but it being my team regardless of how they play. And no matter where I lived, anytime I kept up with the Chiefs, anytime I'm watching the Chiefs, I didn't even have the expectations of winning, honestly. It was just the fact that I thought it was cool that I was watching Chiefs football. Now, fast forward up to, you know, at least Trent Green era, there are some conversations of like, hey, we need to start actually doing something as a franchise unit. Then we moved to the Alex Smith era, and I'm like, wow, hold on. We could be a team that fights with other teams. We just got to build the rest of the team. To have this kind of success so fast and so continuously, man, it's been a ride that I never would have imagined in my watching of sports life. This right here, man, is special. There are some franchises that will never, ever know what it's like to have this kind of success.
Because for the first time in 6,944 days, days, there is a back-to-back Super Bowl champion, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 58 on the heels of Super Bowl 57.
Eventually, the question everyone pretends not to say out loud started lingering anyway.
When are they going to fall off?
We're closing in on 60 Super Bowls, and this league has never seen a three-peat. We've seen 8 attempts at it.
If Pat wins this third one, and we've seen what he's done in his career, is it legitimate to have a conversation about him being the greatest of all time?
I think if they three-peat, it will go down as the greatest dynasty of all time, without a doubt.
In the NFL.
In the NFL, without a doubt. Move over Green Bay, Pittsburgh, Dallas, San Francisco, and the Patriots, because you're doing it in a different environment.
In a league designed specifically to destroy dynasties through salary caps, injuries, and attrition, ask the 90s Cowboys. Here the Chiefs were, still standing, still favored, still one win away.
Tom Brady didn't even win back-to-back-to-back Super Bowl titles. It would be huge for the sport, and it would cement.
You know, I got a question. Because I know it wasn't Chiefs fans. When exactly was the point where it became Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, no conversation, no nothing else? That is the line that he has to chase. There is no one else in the league that draws that comparison. Josh Allen does not get compared to Tom Brady. Matter of fact, the only person that gets compared to Tom Brady now is Drake May, and that's because he plays for at least one of his last teams. So there's some continuity there. But bro, the second it felt like Mahomes put on a ring, it turned into Patrick Mahomes will never catch Tom Brady and being a GOAT. Bro, what the hell? It's like the second, I don't know, Bronny got into the league, they'd be like, hey,
not only you not going to be your dad, you ain't going to be Michael Jordan, you ain't going to be nobody, all right?
You better get it together. But that motherfucker, didn't he get shipped out to the G League and they had to go back and forth and back? I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. Y'all know me. Basketball ain't my forte. But this right here, I just find it kind of crazy, man, because it just immediately put him on this pedestal that you can ask my homeboys and my peoples that I watch football with, bro, for the longest time, especially those first 2 starting seasons of Mahomes, I was like, I ain't
even gonna buy his jersey until he beat the Patriots, until he beat the Chargers, until he win the West. He gotta beat the Steelers too.
And then if you remember in that sophomore year of his, he did all of that. And he threw 6 touchdowns on the Steelers, and I thought that was just magical and mystical. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Patrick Mahomes as the greatest quarterback in the history of the National Football League.
That Chiefs three-peat almost felt inevitable, but then the Super Bowl happened.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
You know, if the Chiefs had played a better game and still lost, I don't think anybody would be surprised. I mean, talk about a hell of a time to play your absolute worst game in quite some time.
The thing that made that loss sting wasn't simply that Kansas City lost. It was how they lost. They got overwhelmed, out-talented, and just ran into a buzzsaw.
Absolute.
That's why this word arrived almost instantly.
For the first time all year, the moment got too big for him.
Patrick Mahomes straight out choked. If the moment is too big for Patrick Mahomes, then it's too big for everybody. And I think you're taking the result to do that.
Choke. It's a brutal word, often an unfair one, but it's the word history uses when expectation turns into assumptions. Because Patrick Mahomes has spent most of his career.
Hey, shout out to another sports channel, man. There's just been some narrative lines, transitional pieces, stuff like that that's said in these videos that are absolutely top tier. Let me hear that again.
Uses when expectation. It's a brutal word, often an unfair one, but it's the word history uses when expectation turns into assumptions. Because Patrick Mahomes has spent most of his career living inside a comparison he didn't really ask for.
Who's the better quarterback, Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? It's still Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady. Not because they play the same position or anything like that, but because once you win early and often and on the biggest stages, the league doesn't let you exist in any other lane. Every dynasty eventually gets measured against the last one that felt permanent. And for Brady, that moment arrived in 2007. That year,
Wow.
the Patriots, they were chasing
This
perfection.
dude is on it.
This year's undefeated New England Patriots, 16-0. The conversations are going to absolutely be heated.
Oh, yeah.
Are they the best ever?
You think they could go undefeated?
Yes. This football team can go undefeated.
19 wins, 0 losses, a season that felt pre-written until it wasn't.
The New York Giants will face off against the undefeated New England Patriots.
I think the Giants have no chance whatsoever of winning this football game.
I'm a Boston boy, and the New England Patriots turn out to be a perfect fit
that'll fit that big bucket head
for immortality.
If the Giants win, it'll be one of the greatest upsets. If the Patriots
And
win
it still is.
and go 19-0, we'll be experiencing a holy moment in the history of the National Football.
He's literally comparing Brady's undefeated season to Mahomes' three-peat and mirroring the ideology of, yes, a lot of history does repeat, but circumstances can be different. Yet this is still kind of encapsulated in the same thing, because there were a lot of people. Now, I'm not going to say it was a grand majority like this where no one thought the Giants were going to beat the Patriots. There were a lot of people that thought the Philadelphia Eagles were going to beat the Chiefs. And this was the Super Bowl matchup that we had seen before. So we knew the experience and the want to beat was there. This is a hell of a damn video. Hold on. Y'all already know, man. If you still here, y'all know we got to support the original video. I've already hit the sub button, so don't bump. But go ahead and hit that like button, man. Man,
Overnight, the greatest regular season in NFL history wasn't remembered for its dominance.
Hell
It was
no.
remembered for its ending. And just like the Chiefs in 2024, the reaction to that loss wasn't simply disappointment. It was accusations. Choke.
And that is it. The New York Giants have knocked off the New England Patriots 17-14 as Tom Coughlin gets a Gatorade bath. They get a final stand on the great Tom Brady, and the Giants, with the most improbable win in recent memory, have won Super Bowl 42.
Yeah, we said on the pregame show that you don't usually remember Super Bowl losing teams. I think everyone will remember the New England Patriots.
It didn't matter how dominant the Patriots were before that night.
Nope.
When you aim for immortality, second place just feels incomplete.
This isn't something, any of us prepare for, but you go into a game, that some teams got to win and some teams got to lose, so.
I mean, the Patriots' pursuit of perfection now officially over. An upset of historical proportions. One we'll be talking about probably for decades.
This season will be remembered by the Patriots now because of the loss as a failure.
And unfortunately for Brady, the year after the Super Bowl loss wasn't the redemption tour he had hoped for.
Facts.
It was absence. 4 plays into the 2008 season, Brady took a hit, planted his leg, and collapsed. ACL.
Sammy Morris is in the backfield now. The fake to him, Brady.
Tom Brady took a tremendous hit
man,
right
we
on
ain't-
his
we
left
ain't gotta
leg.
show it, man.
And Patriot Nation right now is holding its collective breath.
No comeback run, no second chance, just gone. The most inevitable quarterback in football vanished for a year.
He played one position, he played it very well, and there'll be somebody else playing that position now.
Fans of the New England Patriots got the news they were dreading today. Quarterback Tom Brady's injury will keep him sidelined for the entire season.
The New England Patriots' record-breaking quarterback has a torn ACL, a vital ligament in his left knee.
Is this a speed bump or a major blip here?
Oh, it's a major blip because you have no idea how he comes back from an injury of this magnitude.
See, every legend has a moment like this, even if it looks different on the surface.
Bro,
Michael Jordan
facts.
needed Detroit to beat him down.
Yep.
Easy layups.
Yep.
To get to this point of the playoff.
LeBron needed Dallas to strip away the illusion.
Yep.
Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in
This is how it
franchise
always
history.
goes.
Brady needed to lose perfection and then lose the season. Failure isn't an accident in these stories, it's the toll. Because winning early teaches confidence. Winning often teaches belief. But failure, that teaches restraint and forces evolution. Brady didn't return from.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I don't care what y'all say. There's a lot of y'all that say I'm one of the best sports channels on YouTube. This right here, bro, script writing alone, this dude's pen is on one, man.
Then lose the season. Failure isn't an accident in these stories, it's the toll. Because winning early teaches confidence. Winning often teaches belief. But failure, that teaches restraint and forces evolution. Brady didn't return from his ACL injury trying to be the same quarterback. He became more efficient and more surgical. He stopped relying on chaos and learned how to dominate time itself. And for Mahomes, his career has moved at an unnatural pace. He didn't get years of quiet losing or time to grow without expectations. He got MVPs, rings, and parades.
And we're going for that three-piece, so don't forget it. Don't get it twisted. We're doing it. 3 times, first time in NFL history, we doing it.
And when success comes that fast, something important doesn't develop right away. Scar tissue. The three-peat chase, to me, was about separation, about crossing into a place no quarterback had ever been. That's why the Super Bowl loss felt heavier than a normal defeat. It wasn't that they lost, it was that they choked with history in their hands. And now, instead of that moment becoming the crown jewel of Mahomes' resume, it becomes the prelude to something else, the interruption. A reminder that greatness doesn't move in straight lines, that history doesn't cooperate, that even the most gifted quarterbacks eventually lose control of the narrative.
In year 7, Tom Brady was walked onto the field in the Super Bowl trying to win ring 4, and if they won that game, they're the greatest team of all time. And in year 8, he blew out his knee. In year 7, Patrick Mahomes walked on the field in the Super Bowl trying to win ring 4, and if they win that game, they're the greatest team of all time. And now he has also blown out his knee.
This isn't the fall of Patrick Mahomes. It's the pause. I mean, we've seen this script before. The near immortal run, the loss that reframes everything, the moment where greatness meets resistance, it can't out-talent. But what we haven't seen yet is how this version continues. Because the first act makes stars, but the second act, that's where legends decide whether they're just brilliant or whether they last long enough to become permanent. And if history is any indication, this moment isn't the end of Patrick Mahomes' story. It's the chapter where the story finally earns its weight.
Yeah. Y'all better damn subscribe. That was a damn 10-minute banger. Hey, shout out to another sports channel, man. Wow. I might have to peep this Caleb Williams one too, man. Y'all drop a like on this video. Y'all ate up the last one. I feel like this one, whoa, man, oh man, straight cinema.